I can't believe so many people actually think this is a good idea. The whole reason we loved the Batman was that it was the product of Matt Reeves' unique artistic vision, and the whole reason we're excited for the DCU is that James Gunn is getting a blank slate to start fresh with and is embracing the wackiness of the comics. By shoehorning an ultra grounded David Fincher style crime thriller into an overwhelmingly colorful and cartoonishly outlandish universe, you're compromising the visions of both filmmakers and ruining what makes both properties so special. We love Pattinson for how down to earth and believable he is, and we can't wait for The Brave and the Bold because we want a Batman that fully embraces the fun of the Bat family and the more sci fi aspects of the character we've never seen in live action before. By bringing Pattinson into the DCU, you wouldn't get the best of both worlds. You just get something in the middle that would please no one. A Frankenstein monster of two opposing visions. And besides, this Batman would be too weak and grounded to survive in the DCU or contribute anything to the Justice League, while being too sci-fi to be believable in Matt Reeves' Gotham City. However, some point to the MCU and argue that if Thor and Daredevil can share a universe, why can't Superman and Batman? Well, I must say that I don't love the idea of this gritty crime drama existing in continuity with this wacky space comedy either. But there are some big differences here. First of all, the MCU was already very well established in its rules and tone by the time it started branching out and pulling in more grounded shows like Daredevil, which it did gradually by giving him cameos in street-level films. This is very different from a brand new universe still trying to find its footing and carve its own path, doing a double take after its first success to compromise with a radically different property. I think people would have had a much bigger issue with the MCU if Phase 1 had comprised of Daredevil, Love and Thunder, and Deadpool and Wolverine than they do with these films and shows existing in Phase 4. However, the bigger difference is that this Daredevil, while yes in the same universe as Thor, isn't best friends with Thor and regularly going on space adventures with him between his own street-level adventures. Batman and Superman don't just exist in their own corners of the DC universe, they are its foundation. So they kinda have to be able to work well together. So, can all of you obsessed with this team up actually stop and think about it seriously for 2 seconds? Because you sound like 4-year-olds smashing Barbies and Godzilla toys together.